Tales of Madonna, Beauty or the Bitch. We are back poolside in Santa Monica. Diane Parkinson joins me. Let's play Truth or Dare.
Okay.
What do you think of Madonna?
Phenomenal entertainer, but I wish she were not so crude, and I think a little bit more of a lady. And you know, that was after seeing the movie Truth or Dare, because I even asked a lot of men, and they felt the same way.
You know, there is not one, but two unauthorized biographies about Madonna right now. Yeah. And our versatile Alexander Johnson will show you a Madonna that you never knew.
I'd like to see that.
Geraldo, I'm here in New York's Lower East Side, hardly a luxurious neighborhood, as you can see. Yet when superstar Madonna came to New York, this is where she lived and began her rise to the top. Now it can be told as learned that on the way to fame and fortune, Madonna stepped on a lot of toes.
She moves through people. She outgrows them. She grows bored with them. She tires of them very easily. And I think that makes for a lot of hurt feelings along the way.
We've all heard stories of kiss and tell, but now here are some tales of wounds and scars. Alleged victims of Madonna are opening their hearts to author Christopher Anderson.
She is manipulative. I mean, she makes no apologies about her use of the personal relationships.
Item, Madonna wrote the song Lucky Star for nightclub DJ Mark Kamens, who helped her early on. And this is how she treated him.
In essence, he launched her career. And when it was time to make an album, of course, she promptly dumped him.
Do I have to listen to this?
Item, Madonna got her first break in the movies from Stephen Loecki, but she didn't remember that when she took him to court to stop the film from being shown.
The irony of it was that she had used a certain sacrifice on her resume, and a copy of which I procured and gave to the judge in the case, who looked at it and said, you know, the lady cannot have it both ways.
Madonna lost that case, but most of the time, she wins. But is it winning to dump the manager who helped create you?
Her first manager, Camille Barbone, who, you know, for 3 years, basically fed and clothed Madonna and tended to her career and knew that she had a star here and invested a lot emotionally in that relationship as well as in every other way. And when it was all over with, Madonna's career was just about to take off, Madonna left her to pursue a career on her own.
And even when Madonna became a star, she hardly settled down. Just ask the press. One night back in 1986, Madonna and Sean Penn were heading back here to the New York apartment across from Central Park. They were surrounded by paparazzis, and an angry Sean Penn fought back.
Well, we followed Sean Penn and Madonna out of the theater at Lincoln Center, and we followed him into their apartment, into their complex, where he spat at me and came after me. It was more of a wrestling match than a fight. He was trying to go after me, and while this was going on, Madonna was screaming, trying to protect her husband.
Madonna has certainly shown herself to be a fighter, and she's fought by her own rules in pursuit of her blonde ambition.
She's willing to take steps that other people might not be willing to, step over people, on people. She admits it.
Time for a feeding, get away!
I saw Truth or Dare, and that was quite amusing for me. It was the same personality. More defined, more sure of herself, but the same basic, little bitch.
Do we care what people think of us? Yeah!
We also spoke to the author of the second unauthorized biography, and he shares your somewhat unflattering view of Madonna.
My kind of guy.
We'll show you what he says in a moment. Madonna's most intimate secrets are being bared for all the world to see. But the blonde bombshell doesn't seem to care one bit. And I'll tell you why when we return in a moment. just told you what one author had to say about Madonna in his unauthorized biography. Now let's look at the other material about the material girl.
I'm interested in pushing people's buttons. Like a virgin. Being provocative. Just for the very first time.
If you thought it was all exposed in Truth or Dare, well, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Sean Penn had tied her up like, Thanksgiving turkey.
Even the candid Madonna wouldn't put her name to this stuff.
He had beaten her, put her head in the oven.
This is Douglas Thompson, and this is just one of the bombshells he drops in his upcoming unauthorized biography called Madonna Revealed.
I'm waiting.
And here's some more.
He nearly beat a man to death because he said hello to her in a nightclub.
The book sorts from childhood and just doesn't give up. Madonna claims Item. Madonna's sexual partners weren't always men. Would anyone live to tell this one? Madonna moving from Michigan to Manhattan at age 17 and eating out of garbage cans.
She really scummed around the streets in New York. I mean, it really was hand to mouth, whatever she could find.
What happened when she opened her heart to Sean Penn? Thompson says she became a battered wife.
There was a great deal more of sexual humiliation of Madonna by Sean Penn. He was drunk throughout the whole marriage.
And it was all enough to make Madonna drink, too, says Thompson. He claims she turned to the bottle after a fortune teller predicted she would be unable to bear children. All this, and still Madonna doesn't lift a finger to stop Thompson. Why?
Everything is acceptable, everything is possible. Nothing is taboo.
Could she actually enjoy it?
Where else am I nasty?
It's pushing the limits again. It's her pushing the limit all the time. How far can I push the public? How much can I shock them?
Why would she like it?
Madonna sits on that hill in Hollywood Hills and has control.